And today, the former Home Minister of Maharashtra spends his first night in custody. This is even as a court gave the Enforcement Directorate 4 days of custody until the 5th of this month, as far as Anil Deshmukh is concerned. Now, at a time like this, this is after a top cop, Paramveer Singh, had alleged that there's a rampant Vasuli culture in Maharashtra and that this cut money culture is rampant in the Aghadi Sarkar. Now, the Congress has been silent on this charge as far as Vasuli is concerned. In fact, as far as Anil Deshmukh, after he was ousted, we have seen how this super news break that Times Now has in fact put out. It has exposed how far and wide the Vasuli culture has spread in opposition-ruled states beyond Maharashtra. The tape that we will bring to you exposes cut money culture in Punjab, and Congress leader Damanveer Philor has shot off a complaint to Rahul against Congress's Jalandhar MP Santok Chaudhary. He says a viral audio tape of two Congress leaders discussing graft has made the Grand Old Party hang its head in shame. Listen in to this audio tape accessed by Times Now.
ਕਮਿਸ਼ਨ ਨਹੀਂ ਭਾਜੀ ਬਣਦਾ ਹੁਣ ਕਮਿਸ਼ਨ ਇਦਾਂ ਨਾ ਟੈਲਾਂ ਵਾਲੇ ਪੈਸੇ ਜਿਹੜੇ ਆ ਨਾ ਸਾਡੇ ਕੋਲ ਉਹ ਆਉਂਦੇ ਆ
ਨਹੀਂ ਉਹਦਾ ਕੀ ਮਤਲਬ
ਉਹਦਾ ਮਤਲਬ ਇਹ ਆ ਵੀ ਟੈਲਾਂ ਵੀ ਇਧਰੋਂ ਆਉਂਦੀਆਂ ਚੌਧਰੀ ਸਾਹਿਬ ਵੱਲੋਂ
ਅੱਛਾ ਚੌਧਰੀ ਸਾਹਿਬ ਵੱਲੋਂ ਆਉਂਦੀਆਂ ਨਹੀਂ ਜਿੱਦਾਂ ਹੁਣ ਗਲੀਆਂ ਨਾਲੀਆਂ ਚੋਂ ਬਣੀਆਂ ਜਾਂ ਹੋਰ ਬਣੀਆਂ ਨਹੀਂ ਟੈਲਾਂ ਜਿਹੜੀਆਂ ਹੁਣ ਆਉਂਦੀਆਂ ਚੌਧਰੀ ਸਾਹਿਬ ਵਾਲੇ ਉੱਥੋਂ ਬਡਾਲੇ ਤੋਂ ਆਉਂਦੀਆਂ
ਚੌਧਰੀ ਸਾਹਿਬ ਜਿੱਥੋਂ ਵੀ ਸਟਾਉਣ ਉੱਥੋਂ ਕਿਸੇ ਨੂੰ ਇੱਕ ਮੋਰੀ ਵਾਲਾ ਪੈਸਾ ਨਹੀਂ ਮਿਲਦਾ ਜੀ
ਨਹੀਂ ਉਹ ਕਾਤੇ
ਉਹ ਨਹੀਂ ਦਿੰਦੇ ਜੀ ਬਸ
ਨਹੀਂ ਵਜ੍ਹਾ ਹੁਣ ਕੀ ਪਤਾ ਕਿਸੇ ਨੂੰ ਵੀ ਨਹੀਂ ਦਿੰਦੇ ਨਹੀਂ ਵਜ੍ਹਾ ਤਾਂ ਹੋਊਗੀ ਕੋਈ
ਪਤਾ ਨਹੀਂ ਅੱਜ ਤੱਕ ਉਹ ਜਦੋਂ ਤੋਂ ਉਹਨਾਂ ਨੇ ਰੋਕ ਦਿੱਤਾ ਵੀ ਟੈਲਾਂ ਸਾਡੀਆਂ ਆਉਣੀਆਂ ਨਹੀਂ ਕਮਿਸ਼ਨ ਟੈਲਾਂ ਵੀ ਉਹਨਾਂ ਦੀਆਂ ਲਾਈਟਾਂ ਵੀ ਉਹਨਾਂ ਦੀਆਂ ਆਰਓ ਸਿਸਟਮ ਵੀ ਉਹਨਾਂ ਦਾ ਹੀ ਇਸ ਕਰਕੇ ਉਹਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਸਾਡੇ ਹੱਥ ਖੜੇ ਹੀ ਆ ਜੀ ਸਾਰੇ ਬਲਾਕ ਦੇ
ਨਹੀਂ ਬਲਾਕ ਦੇ ਤਾਂ ਭਾਜੀ ਖੜੇ ਆ ਆਪਾਂ ਹੁਣ ਸਰਪੰਚ ਮੈਂ ਵੀ ਰਿਹਾ ਤੂੰ ਸਾਡੇ ਕੋਲ ਰਹੇ ਹੀ ਆ
ਬਿਲਕੁਲ
ਗੱਲ ਤਾਂ ਇਹ ਆ ਵੀ ਜਿੱਦਾਂ ਹੁਣ ਜਿਹੜਾ ਵੀ ਟੈਲਾਂ ਆਉਂਦੀਆਂ ਆ ਟੈਲਾਂ ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚੋਂ ਜੋ ਹੁੰਦਾ ਕਮਿਸ਼ਨ ਆ
And let's take this across to our guest. Joining us live with us is Rajiv Pandey, spokesperson of the BJP in Maharashtra. Also with us is Shehzad Poonawalla, Times Now contributor. Joining us is also Aditya Ranjan, advocate. But I first want to go across to Ravi Srivastava, political analyst. Ravi Srivastava, now this is an absolute shocker. We've seen complaints come in from different parts of the country, from Telangana, from Karnataka, and now you have on tape a person saying that nothing happens in that constituency without the Lok Sabha MP taking a commission from it.
No, Madhav, first of all, I have heard the video just now from that Punjab Sarpanch and then some other person. Why are they writing to Mr. Rahul Gandhi and the Congress? Why don't they go to the Vigilance Department? Why don't they go to the Anti-Corruption Department? Why don't they file an FIR over there? What Rahul Gandhi will do if somebody is indulging into corrupt practice or a bribe or any such thing or illegal ways of extorting money like Paramveer Singh or like Mr. Wankhede, they should go to the police. They should go to the anti-corruption. They should go. Vigilance complaint should be made. They can write to the Prime Minister also that somebody is indulging into it. What Congress has to do with this? I am just unable to comprehend that.
Sir, you don't think that the Congress party should be taking action against a person whom their own party, who has been elected to power, has been elected to the parliament, and against whom there are corruption charges? You don't think they should do anything of that sort?
Well,
they did not act. They should, because this culture is so rampant now that it should just they should just turn a blind eye to it. Is that what you're saying, Mr. Ravi Srivastava?
What I am saying is there is an administrative machinery for that. It is not that everything will be handled by a party functionary or a party president.
Sir, the complainant in this case is a Congress member. It is a Congress member. You have heard the reaction of that member. He is a member of the Congress party. But let me take that question across to Rajiv, who's also with us. Rajiv Pandey, Ravi Srivastava's defense in this case is, why is an official complaint not being filed? Why are you writing to the leader of the Congress party? What can he do in this case? That is his line of argument. Your response to that, Rajiv Pandey. I think you lost that line there with Rajiv. I'll try and reconnect with him in just a minute. Okay. Rajiv, I believe your audio is on mute. I will request you to unmute your audio and then start speaking. All right, I think we have a problem there with Rajiv's audio. I'm going to take the question across to Shehzad. Yes, Shehzad. You heard Mr. Ravi Srivastava speak. His defense is that what can the Congress leaders do? Why write to Mr. Rahul Gandhi? There should be a police complaint made.
I appreciate Ravi's honesty because he knows Rahul Gandhi and the Gandhi family are the French philosopher guide of corruption. So therefore you can't write to them. You have to write to PM Modi or somebody with integrity. वरना ये integrity जिनमें नहीं वो नहीं करेंगे. Therefore you've seen how Mr. Rahul Gandhi becomes Dhritarashtra on Anil Deshmukh. You have seen how he became Dhritarashtra on exposes by Times Now on Fateh Kit scam, on the diversion of vaccine scam, on the various scams in Rajasthan. So this is the Chal Charitra Chehra of Congress party. In fact, Congress has become synonymous with corruption and commission, and therefore Ravi is absolutely true. But these people have still followed party protocol. Before they go to the legal authorities, one should ask that Rahul Gandhi, who speaks about Rafale mein corruption, PM CARE mein corruption, sab cheez mein ghotala, why are they not taking action on their own corruption? This is because if corruption was an Olympic sport, Congress party would win 200 gold medals. That is why Ravi Srivastava is saying, don't tell Rahul Gandhi. He's a gold medalist in corruption.
No, you are a gold medalist, sir. You should see your own people.
Of course I am. But Rahul Gandhi is Neeraj Chopra of corruption.
No, Ravi Srivastava.
Ravi
Srivastava, at the end of the day, let's remember this, that this is not the first state in which there are such charges that are coming out in the open. We have seen what was transpired in the KPCC when their own party's leader in the state, there were allegations against that individual, Mr. D.K. Shivkumar. We know what Mr. Revanth Reddy has come out in public to say in Telangana. So this entire concept or this culture of cut money or vasuli or whatever one chooses to call it or commission, somewhere or the other it appears to be, at least judging by what is out there in the public domain, something that is a problem cutting across states.
Sir, you are making these charges for last so many years. What I am asking you a question, that how many people from the Congress party have you hanged till now? How many cases have you proved till now? Can you name one? You named the D.K. Shivkumar, you named the cut money here, cut money there. I am asking you a question. Charges were leveled against Honorable Prime Minister Mr. Modi. Charges were leveled against Mr. Amit Shah, the then Home Minister, but they got a clean sheet from the SIT appointed by them. So a similar way, if somebody is having charges, the charges unless proved in the court with the incontrovertible evidence, it has got no value.
Okay. Let Rajiv come in on that. Rajiv Pandey, the BJP repeatedly makes charges against the Congress party but is unable to prove any of them in a court of law. That's a direct charge from Ravi Srivastava. Respond to that.
I think Ravi Srivastava, he is the most senior amongst the panelists. There was a confession by Rajiv Gandhi ji when he was PM. He said, whatever I send, not more than 10% reaches to the ground people. He was aware about his cadre. He was aware about his netas that 90% money is cut money in Congress. That is the culture. What I am saying, legal process takes time. But I would like to remind him, Lalu Prasad Yadav is convicted in 4 cases. And just he has got bail on the ground of health.
Is he a congressman?
Once again,
Rajiv Pandey, is he a congressman? You are talking about Lalu Yadav, is he a congressman?
In this
I am asking how many congressmen have you convicted? You said Vadra is this, Vadra is that, Rahul Gandhi did this, Sonia Gandhi did this. How many people have you taken any action in last 7 years? You show me one.
Legal process takes time. But what I'm saying...
How much time? You want a lifetime or what? You want a lifetime or what? It is 7 years already.
14.
If your judicial process is so hopeless, then better reform it.
No, what I'm saying, sir, allow me to complete. What I'm saying, in India, even it takes time, but finally, criminals and corrupt people are going to jail. You have seen that how the people are convicted even in the terror case.
Finally, Ajay Kumar Mishra resigned immediately. He is accomplished in a murder of 7 farmers in UP.
Let me come in now. And one important point I want to ask Aditya Ranjan is this. Aditya Ranjan, this is happening on a day that, in fact, when Mr. Anil Deshmukh has been sent into the custody of the ED for 4 days, the ED has his custody until the 5th. Now, this clearly means that somewhere or the other, it has been able to convince the court of the need to interrogate this person, and a series of allegations, including sale of properties, business, so on and so forth, the number of companies that have been investigated by them, that they have managed to put out in that particular remand note. Aditya Ranjan.
The ED is being used by BJP to harass the opposition political party, opposite parties. So Mr. Deshmukh has also gone to Supreme Court. His matter is pending in Supreme Court. So just because ED has arrested him or he has released himself before the
He did not get relief in High Court. He did not get relief in Supreme Court. That's why he joined investigation. Don't rely on the.
I'm just going to read out.
He has moved to the court. He is not running away. He has joined the
What I'm saying, which petition he has got relief in Supreme Court or Honorable High Court?
Relief, the matter is pending. The matter is sub judice. We should not make any comment on that.
He did not get any relief. You are not aware about anything.
He has gone to Supreme Court and
anybody can go.
Misused by BJP to harass other political parties.
Aditya Ranjan, I'm just reading out analysis of balance sheet, and this is from the remand note. Okay, I'm not. This is not what anybody else, but what the ED has said in the court, and obviously the court finds some merit. I don't know what basis the court has exactly decided on, but the fact that they've sent him shows that what the ED has said, including, and I'm quoting here, analysis of balance sheet and bank account statement indicate that some of these entries have no actual business and are only being used for rotation of funds, probably to create a layer for rotation of funds. This is a charge against Mr. Deshmukh. I'm going on to say over here that thus these entities appear to be a vehicle for conversion of cash into checks through these Benami transactions, where a company which has land and assets worth 4.7 crores was sold at a mere 3.74 lakhs. So clearly, somewhere or the other, if the ED is saying all of this in the remand note, it will have some kind of evidence, or it should have some kind of evidence to back this up in a court of law. Otherwise, it's definitely going to weigh on its face, Mr. Aditya Ranjan.
The ED will make allegations, but that has to be proved in the court.
One at a time, please. The question is for Mr. Ranjan. Ravi Srivastava, let Mr. Ranjan also speak. Other panelists are also there.
Let the court decide it. When the matter is sub judice, we should not comment anything. What else the ED will say in the court, which is working on the direction of BJP, which is itself the most corrupt party in the world. It is involved.
No, Mr. Ranjan, please, we are here having a debate. If you don't want to participate in the debate, if you don't want to comment on anything that's going on, then why are we even having a debate? I want Shehzad to comment on that. Shehzad, the point is that, if we are going to start with the assumption that ED is being misused, one has to at least come out and give some facts to back that kind of a claim. Now, there are some facts that are being referred to by the Enforcement Directorate in its remand note. I am not hearing any rebuttal of these facts that the ED has prima facie placed before the court.
In 12 minutes, Madhav, Ravi Srivastava says, why aren't you hanging them? And the other panelist says that they are being used for vendetta. So which one is true? Second one says that Supreme Court mein मामला है, बात मत करो. Supreme Court में था. अरे रुक जाइए ना रवि जी, ऐसे हर जगह हर समय सबके बीच में बोलना. आप थोड़ा पानी पीजिए, थोड़ा योगा कीजिए.
पानी. Both are equally correct. Using the government agencies to harass the opposition.
Ravi Srivastava, I'm going to give you 30 seconds to rebut him. Let him make his point. Quick 30 seconds to Shehzad now.
Only green crackers are allowed. Now wait for your turn. So this is the point, Madhav. Supreme Court में रफाल भी चल रहा था, पर उस पर दिन रात बोल रहे थे, और रफाल में जब क्लीन चिट मिला तब भी बोल रहे हैं. पर आज जब कोर्ट ने रिमांड पे भेजा है, जब रिलीफ डिनाई किया गया हाई कोर्ट में, तब why can't we ask the question that why Rahul Gandhi, the prophet and the messiah of anti-corruption in this country, why is he not opening his mouth about the Vasuli Gate in Maharashtra and the Vasuli Gate that has taken place in Punjab that has been exposed by Times Now? At least he should speak on it.
Mr. Ravi Srivastava, the point is this, that ultimately you may say that agencies are being misused, but at the end of the day, if there is a charge and if somebody is complaining within the party fold, then you say that why are you coming to the party? Why not go to the agencies? Now, both those arguments surely cannot be right, Mr. Srivastava.
See, both the arguments are right. Both the arguments are correct. I am saying agency, CBI, ED, NCB, all are being misused by this government to harass people. They are deliberately doing it. And ultimately what happens? On Aryan Khan case, what happened? 26 days jail for no reason. And today NCB is facing charges. NCB's credibility is lost because this government misused them. The similar way, the CBI, you said CBI will enhance the Sushant Singh Rajput case. This will happen.
Sir, Ravi Srivastava, either we say charges are charges until they are proven in a court of law, or we take those charges seriously. We can't have it both ways. But we'll have to leave it there for the moment. Rajiv Pandey, as well as Shehzad Poonawala, as well as Mr. Aditya Ranjan and Ravi Srivastava, I'd like to thank all of you for joining us. We're slipping into a quick break. Nation Wants to Know continues on the other side.